having a little get-together tonight for the men at church, and try to figure out something that they can do to entertain themselves before we start our study. But so we usually every year we have them drive these old tractors, and I try to mix them up. This year I'm going to let them drive the Oliver Super 77. That's usually for guys that have a hard time getting on and off. And as you can see, this tractor has pretty easy access. I use it a lot because you can step up and get on it really easily. So that's the first one. Now this tractor is a different story. It's a Case 400. Had it for about a year and a half now. Good tractor. Finally got it running right. Did a good job plowing this spring and running the pulvey mulcher. It has really a good paint job, great tires. Paid a very reasonable price for it. But as you can see, you got to be spry to get on this thing. You have to step on the drawbar, which is a little wobbly. Then you go up this next step, then the next step, then you step up to the platform. Some guys put a bar in the front, just hop up between the light and the fender, but I haven't done it yet. But really beautiful tractor, and drives great once you get on it. The next tractor is my grandson's Farmall M, 1950 Farmall M, that we have partially restored, and we use this tractor a lot. As you see, it's pretty dirty from plowing this spring, and but it's a great tractor. It just runs great. It has a lot of power, a lot more power than a typical M. And I don't know what the guy that owned it before me did to the engine, but it's a powerful tractor. It's a little easier to get on. You just step up here on the drawbar up to the axle and then onto the thing. Doesn't ride very comfortable. Anybody that owns an M understands that, but it's a great sounding tractor, great running tractor. This tractor I bought back in the winter. It's an Allis Chalmers WD 45, and it's in its rookie year, so it's got problems. It flunked plowing 101, as I said earlier in one of my videos, and then I was raking hay with it, or excuse me, raking straw with it out here. Did a fine job doing that. Went into the barn to get it the next day to use it again, and this tire right here had a hole in the rim, a great big hole. Somebody had used some JB weld or something to patch it up, and so it had a hole in it. The tube got in it and got punctured. Had to find a new rim, which I did, and painted it, fixed it up so it matches the rest of it now. And put the old the tire on it, back on it, that was good. Put a new tube in it, so should be running good. I've had to replace the water pump. You can see that on the inside there. That is not a horrible job, but it did take me a while. And so I'm chipping away at it. It's got some issues still, and the main thing is to get it to plow correctly. So we'll work on that this fall if we do get a plow day or two in. So that's the lineup here. I could give them maybe 2 more tractors to fool around with. I have a Case VAC, but it's got a plow attached to it right now. And then I have my granddaughter's Oliver 70, but I think for the number of guys that we have here tonight, this will work out pretty well. So there's the lineup. You can look right down the row. Hopefully they can't get in too much trouble out here. They'll just go around the field a couple of times, and that'll be it. So I hope you enjoy this video.